Welcome back to another episode where Emerson is interviewing Coach Cissell.
Hi guys, it's me Emerson, and today I'm interviewing Coach Cissell, the wrestling coach for the Washington wrestling coach for schools. Can I ask you some questions today?
Yep, you can.
How long have you been the wrestling coach?
I've actually been coaching for about 7 years now.
Oh,
I
that's
took over. I took over as a junior high assistant starting off, and I kind of moved my way up from the junior high assistant to the junior high head coach to the high school assistant to the high school head coach where I am now.
Did you always know you wanted to be the wrestling coach?
Not right off the bat, but I used to help with the youth programs as a high school wrestler, and I found that whenever I taught kids how to wrestle, I could do that a little bit easier than my other teammates, and that kind of sparked my interest of like, hey, maybe I can help teach kids how to wrestle, and that's where I am now.
Did you go to college?
I did not. I gave it a lot of thought because I kind of wanted to wrestle in college, but ultimately I wasn't sure what I wanted to do academically. So I ended up not going, and instead I stayed back in Washington and started my coaching career.
Oh, do you have a favorite wrestler?
I would have to say probably Jordan Burroughs. He's a real popular one. I mean, he's an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling, and he's won many world championships. And he's one that can really show you guys that even the basic moves, like a double leg, it's a really fundamental move, but he takes it to the highest level, and he wrestles at the highest caliber, and he finds success with it.
Oh, how can I be a wrestler?
It just all starts with, especially the youth programs. Now, unfortunately, in this current events, we have to deal with the COVID-19, but we're trying to get it figured out to where we can get that youth program going back. That's where you younger guys, you can join that youth program and start working on your skills. And as you grow up, that'll really help you in your high school career. And if you want to wrestle in college, that's a great place to start.
What is your hobby, or what did you spend your free time doing?
I play a lot of video games. I know I can relate to a bunch of you guys with that one. A lot of kids, when they hear that their wrestling coach plays a lot of video games, they get pretty excited about that. So that's a good thing that I usually have in common with the wrestlers.
Who are your aces? Aces are like people who believe in you.
So yeah, you guys had Ace of Clubs there. I wrote Mr. Lemon. I was thinking back on my time as a sixth grader. Mr. Lemon, I believe he still is around the Lena Dunn. Being in his class was, I mean, it was fun. He was a great guy to be around. He could get hard on you, but it's because he cared about you. And looking back, I still have a lot of memories of being in his class.
And do you have anything that you want to ask me?
Have you been to the youth camp in wrestling yet?
No.
No. So what interested you in wrestling?
I like usually the fighting.
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Oh, probably the Big Show, or like Braun Strowman in like WWE.
So you like the WWE?
Mhm.
All right. So the high school wrestling is a little bit different. Do you know of like Brock Lesnar or Kurt Angle?
Yeah.
Do you know those guys? Those guys wrestled. Kurt Angle is actually an Olympic medalist in wrestling, and Brock Lesnar, he wrestled in high school and college, and he was really good in college as well. He was a champion. So those guys, they do WWE now, but they were really good wrestlers back in their time.
Yeah. I like Brock Lesnar and like Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is like one of my favorites too.
Yeah, those guys they're very skilled.
Mhm. So, is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Do you know of any of the guys who are wrestling right now, like the high school?
No.
No, you've never seen them wrestle? Because like this year we've got Luke Gray. He played football, and he's one of our main seniors right now. He's I believe 21-1 on the season right now, so he's only got one loss. So when I was younger, I saw the older high school guys, and that really inspired me, especially with these youth camps. When we get them going again, you can actually learn from the high school guys. They'll teach you moves, and it helps, when you grow up and you're looking up to them, and you finally get to that point, and especially when you wrestle them later in life. Like I wrestled Bo Parsons. Some of the teachers probably know his name. He taught me when I was in the youth camp, and I being a young kid, I was like, man, this guy's so cool and he's good at wrestling. And then later, when I was in high school, I actually got to wrestle him, and it was a fun experience. And I think it's something that really pulls the young kids into wanting to come in and wrestle for us.
That's cool. Is there anything else, or
Do you like to go?
Do you have anything you want to ask me?
do you have any siblings in your family?
I do. My older brother actually wrestled a little bit. He wrestled for a couple years, and we did it together when we were younger. And then he kind of stopped, but I kept going with it. And I've got two sisters as well. So I'm the second youngest in our family of 4 children.
Oh, well, that's it.
Say bye.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next week.